The air crackles with anticipation. Tension hangs heavy at Ajinomoto Stadium, a palpable weight pressing down on every blade of grass. The roar of the crowd is a distant memory, replaced by an unsettling quiet that speaks volumes about the stakes at hand. FC Tokyo faces a season teetering precariously on the edge of disaster. The dream of glory, once so vivid, has faded, replaced by the grim reality of a relegation battle. The players' faces reflect the immense pressure, their shoulders slumped under the weight of expectation and fear. With the club languishing in 16th place, hovering dangerously close to the relegation zone, every match now feels like a final, a desperate fight for survival. The league table serves as a stark reminder of their precarious position, a constant source of anxiety for players, staff, and fans alike. Every grueling training session, every tactical adjustment, is geared towards one singular goal. Survival is the only goal. The players push themselves to their limits, driven by a burning desire to escape the clutches of relegation and restore pride to the club. This is unfamiliar territory, uncharted waters, for a club of Tokyo's stature, a team steeped in history and tradition. They are not accustomed to fighting for their lives at the bottom of the table. The pressure is suffocating, an invisible force that weighs heavily on everyone involved, from the coach to the players to the backroom staff. The weight of expectation is immense, and the fear of failure looms large. Inconsistency in performance and a string of missed opportunities in crucial moments have left the team struggling to find their identity and build any sort of sustained momentum. The team meetings are intense, filled with soul-searching and a desperate search for solutions. The psychological toll is immense, a heavy burden that threatens to crush their spirits. Every training session and team talk is laser-focused, meticulously planned, and relentlessly executed, all in the pursuit of avoiding the dreaded drop to a lower division. The upcoming clash with Urawa Red Diamonds, a fierce rival, is more than just another fixture on the calendar. It's a turning point, a potentially decisive moment that could define their season. A win against all odds could spark a renewed sense of belief and foster a much-needed unity within the squad, while a loss, especially to a bitter rival, might plunge the club even deeper into the abyss of crisis and despair. Urawa arrives with their own ambitions, their sights set on victory, making the challenge even greater and the stakes even higher for Tokyo. The home side must embrace their underdog status, channeling their inner resilience and determination, drawing strength and inspiration from their passionate and unwavering supporters who will be there, rain or shine, to cheer them on. This is a defining moment, a time for true leaders to emerge from the shadows and for FC Tokyo to rise to the occasion and prove, once and for all, that they belong in the prestigious J1 League. Amid the struggles, Ajinomoto Stadium has become FC Tokyo's sanctuary, a fortress where they remain unbeaten this season. Their home form is a lifeline, providing belief and a foundation for survival. Recent results, like a gritty draw against Kashima Antlers and a cup win, have boosted confidence. The team's discipline and defensive organization shine at home, making them tough to break down. The crowd's energy transforms the stadium into a cauldron, intimidating for any visitor. Tokyo's strategy is clear: frustrate Urawa, stay compact, and strike on the counter. Turning their home ground into a fortress is essential for survival. As they prepare for Urawa, this unbeaten record is their greatest weapon. In a season of struggle, their home form remains a beacon of hope. The Urawa Red Diamonds, a team steeped in history and tradition, arrive at the stadium. The air crackles with anticipation as they step off the bus, their iconic red jerseys a symbol of passion and unwavering commitment. They carry with them the weight of dual ambitions, the burning desire to conquer the domestic J1 League, and the allure of international glory on the grandest stages. Balancing these competing priorities is a delicate act, a constant juggling of resources and mental fortitude. Fresh from their inspiring run at the FIFA Club World Cup, where they tested themselves against the best teams from across the globe, the squad now faces the inevitable fatigue that comes with such intense competition. The physical and mental toll is undeniable. They must quickly readjust to the relentless intensity of the J1 League, where every match is a battle and no quarter is given. The pace is unforgiving, the pressure immense. Currently sitting fifth in the league standings, Urawa is fiercely chasing a coveted spot in next year's AFC Champions League, the premier club competition in Asia. Qualification is paramount. This pursuit leaves absolutely no room for error. Every game is crucial, every tackle vital, every pass potentially decisive. Every single point matters in this tightly contested league, where the margins between success and failure are razor thin. Dropping points against a relegation-threatened side would not only be a setback, but a potentially devastating blow to their Champions League aspirations. The stakes are incredibly high. Therefore, manager Per Mathias Hogmo must rotate his squad wisely, carefully managing the workload of his key players. His challenge is to keep his squad both fresh and laser-focused on the task at hand, ensuring they are physically and mentally prepared for each demanding fixture. This trip to Tokyo represents a significant test of their ability to refocus and re-energize after the emotional and physical roller coaster of global competition. A convincing win would send a powerful signal to the rest of the league, demonstrating their unwavering readiness for the season's crucial final push. However, a slip-up, a moment of weakness, could raise serious doubts about their ability to sustain a title challenge and secure that coveted Champions League spot. For Urawa Red Diamonds, this match is more than just another game. It's a golden opportunity to prove their credentials as genuine contenders. It's a chance to reaffirm their commitment to excellence and keep their ambitious dreams alive, both domestically and on the international stage. Urawa's attack is their greatest weapon, led by the prolific Kasper Junker. His movement and finishing make him a constant threat. Neutralizing him is Tokyo's top priority. Creative midfielders like Atsuki Ito and Yoshio Koizumi drive the team forward, while wingers Okubo and Sekine stretch defenses. Urawa's multi-dimensional attack can strike from anywhere, making them hard to contain. Their offensive style yields goals, but can leave them open to counters, something Tokyo will look to exploit. FC Tokyo's defense must stay disciplined and focused for the full 90 minutes. Winning individual battles and cutting off supply lines to Junker is crucial. Containing Urawa's firepower will be key to Tokyo's hopes. The FC Tokyo vs. Urawa rivalry is always intense, with history and pride on the line. Recent meetings have been closely contested. 2 wins for Urawa, 1 for Tokyo, and 2 draws in the last 5. Last season's goalless draw at Ajinomoto showed Tokyo's ability to frustrate Urawa at home. Urawa, however, will remember their recent home win and look to replicate that performance. These matches are often tactical battles, decided by fine margins and moments of brilliance. Both teams know they can match each other, especially on Tokyo's turf. Urawa must guard against complacency, aware of their struggles at Ajinomoto. The rivalry promises another hard-fought, dramatic encounter. History sets the stage for a clash where anything can happen. Momentum is everything. Tokyo's unbeaten home run has sparked belief, even as they fight relegation. Recent defensive improvements have made them tough to beat at Ajinomoto. Urawa's form is harder to gauge after their Club World Cup break, with mixed domestic results. The question is whether Urawa can shake off fatigue and refocus, or if Tokyo's confidence will prevail. The match pits Tokyo's grit and organization against Urawa's quality and ambition. Early stages will be crucial. If Tokyo frustrates Urawa, their belief will grow. But if Urawa scores early, they could take control and shatter Tokyo's confidence. It's a classic battle of resilience versus firepower. The first goal could decide everything. As the match unfolds, key tactical battles will inevitably shape its course. The strategic decisions made by both managers and the players' ability to execute those plans will be paramount. We'll be closely examining the formations, player matchups, and overall game plans that each team brings to the pitch. The clash between Urawa's dynamic attack and Tokyo's notoriously disciplined defense will be a fascinating spectacle. Urawa's attacking prowess, with their fluid movement and creative players, will be put to the test against Tokyo's well-organized defensive structure. Tokyo will likely set up in a compact defensive shape, prioritizing denying space in key areas. Their aim will be to stifle Urawa's attacking threats and force them into making mistakes. They'll be aiming to deny space between the lines and frustrate Urawa's creative midfielders, preventing them from dictating the tempo and creating goal-scoring opportunities. The midfield battle will be crucial in determining which team gains control of the game. The individual duel between Urawa's striker Junker and Tokyo's experienced center-backs could very well define the outcome of the match. Junker's movement and finishing ability against the defender's strength and tactical awareness will be a key contest to watch. In the midfield, Tokyo will implement a pressing game, aiming to win the ball back quickly and launch quick counterattacks. Their ability to transition from defense to attack will be vital in exploiting any weaknesses in Urawa's defensive structure. They'll look to utilize the pace and skill of their wingers, players like Adalton and Nakagawa, to stretch Urawa's defense and create opportunities down the flanks. Their ability to deliver quality crosses into the box will be a constant threat. In response, Urawa's fullbacks will be encouraged to push high up the pitch, providing width and support to their attacking players. This will be a deliberate tactic, trying to stretch Tokyo's compact defense and create openings for their forwards to exploit. Overlapping runs and clever combinations will be key to unlocking the defense. The role of Urawa's holding midfielder will be absolutely vital. They'll be tasked with shielding the defense, stopping Tokyo's dangerous counterattacks, and recycling possession to keep Urawa on the front foot. Set-piece situations could prove to be decisive moments in this closely contested match. Tokyo will be looking to target Urawa's goal with well-rehearsed routines from dead ball situations, hoping to capitalize on any defensive vulnerabilities. Conversely, Urawa's height and aerial ability will pose a significant threat to Tokyo at the other end of the pitch, particularly from corners and free kicks. Therefore, organization and unwavering discipline in both penalty boxes will be absolutely crucial for both teams if they want to secure a positive result. In what is anticipated to be a tight and evenly contested game, a single well-executed set piece or a momentary lapse in defensive concentration could ultimately decide the outcome and separate the two sides. In this high-stakes encounter, every individual duel, every tactical detail, and every moment of brilliance will matter significantly. The team that executes their game plan with greater precision and determination will likely emerge victorious. Predicting this match is tough. Tokyo's home resilience meets Urawa's attacking might. Expect a tactical battle, with Tokyo sitting deep and Urawa dominating possession. Urawa's fatigue could blunt their edge, while Tokyo's belief grows the longer they hold out. One moment of brilliance from Urawa could break the deadlock, but Tokyo's counter threat is real. The likeliest outcome? A narrow Urawa win, but only after a fierce struggle. Tokyo's defense will keep them in it, but Urawa's quality should eventually tell. A single goal could separate the sides. A 1-0 Urawa victory seems the most plausible result. This match is more than a league fixture. It's a pivotal moment for both clubs. For Tokyo, it's a battle for survival and a chance to prove their home is a fortress. Even a draw would boost belief and morale for the final stretch. For Urawa, it's about proving their credentials as top contenders and handling pressure after international duty. The clash of styles, defensive grit versus attacking flair, makes for a fascinating contest. The result will shape both teams' seasons, with consequences far beyond 3 points. Careers and campaigns can be defined in matches like this. The final whistle will mark a turning point for two of Japan's proudest clubs.